morning, this is Nick from Dad on E-Bike, and I'm starting my ride to work after just dropping the kids off. And I found out that the audio on this helmet, the Coros helmet that I use for recording, works pretty well. You can obviously hear some noise in the background, and it's not the microphone that you'd hear them make, the Table Freakonomics podcast or the Tim Ferriss Show podcast with, but still, the sound is pretty good. So I've decided that I will continue to make some videos here and potentially turn them into podcasts if the audio quality is decent enough. This morning I have set the level of my assist to 2 as opposed to 3, which still cranks pretty quick on the rad wagon. I set it lower because I had left the bike. I rode, and then I thought I was going to ride a couple more times yesterday, and then I would charge after that, but that wasn't an option. I did not do those rides yesterday. Instead, I went for walks to get around town. We have these folks doing some sidewalk repair, or really driveway repair in our complex, and they had a lot of equipment out that would have made it a little tougher to get the bike out. Not that they wouldn't have had a problem with it. And then it was also wonderful to just get some more steps and really walk. So today I will be talking about my tips for getting going as a bike commuter. It's been about 7 years since I took my first bike commute ride, and I had lived much closer to work in previous times, but when I moved out here, I was just having dinner, and then my brother-in-law said, "Hey Nick, have you considered biking to work?" He's not much of a bike to work guy. He lives in Chicago and takes the train in rather and does some walking, so he's still an alternative transit guy, but his comment really struck a chord with me, so I decided, I'll give it a shot. What the heck? So I bought a relatively cheap bike from Target. I know you can get cheaper ones on Craigslist, but I bought a relatively cheap bike from Target, and pretty much the next day decided to bike 10 miles to work. And I knew that I had a backpack that I had been using for work, and didn't really know much else. So I also had a helmet. So I biked those 10 miles. I was very, very tired. Like 3 or 4 miles into it, the wind was pushing me back, and I was thinking, man, this is tough. This is much tougher than I expected. I do a decent amount of sports. I play basketball a couple times a week, and I thought, well, there's no way that this biking to work thing is going to be that challenging for me. But it was, at least in the beginning. Which leads me to my first tip. The reason it was so super challenging is that I didn't even have my tires pumped up all the way. So if your tires aren't pumped up all the way, then you lose a lot of energy to basically the friction with the ground. So I'm checking the pressure afterwards, and it was at 15 or so, 15 psi. So that's really low. Most tires are at least above 40, and road tires go way higher, 90, 100. What do I know about that world? But yeah, I didn't have my tires pumped all the way, so that's my main tip. That's my main actual biking tip. The other tip is to just get going. Look up your route on Google Maps, and maybe drive it beforehand, maybe not, but really just give it a look and go for it. And no matter what, you'll find something that surprises you. You don't like a backpack, you don't like the particular bike you have. You're gonna find something that surprises you. But if you're committed to it, just like anything in life, you'll be able to figure out the little fixes that you need to make biking to work something that you really do, and you'll get good at it. And years later, I've biked probably about 10,000 miles now. I didn't count how many miles on my regular bike. Then I switched to a Shock Spark, which is an e-bike company out of Vancouver, and then I think I put about 3,500 on that, and now I've got 3,300 on this Radwagon. 3,300 at least. That's actually after 3,300, and then another 1,000. The computer died and lost my mileage. So. Anyways, you can have those embarrassing beginnings, and it may be just that you get an extra good workout. So eventually you want to look into getting a patch kit and panniers, or saddlebags, however you want to refer to them. But those are all things that, in my mind, you earn those. It's like, I try not to be the type of person that buys the equipment for something before getting good. That's a lesson I learned from playing the guitar. I always wanted to buy, the fancy wah-wah pedals and all that other stuff. And my parents were like, look, you have to spend more time with the device itself and more time just getting good before you go and try and augment your skills with other devices. And it's easy in a world where people are trying to advertise and take your money and tell you need to spend that extra $100 or extra $1,000 to get really good. But try not to make that my thing. So, in conclusion, just start riding, make sure your tires are pumped up, grab a helmet, maybe look on Google Maps, but yeah, just start riding, and you'll get healthier, you'll get better at riding, and you will figure out which gear you want, which gear you don't care for.